בראשית הזמנים, משחר הקיום האנושי, האדם הקדמון, ניגע מקל במקל.
Shuk means market in Hebrew, and when people in Jerusalem say they're going to the shuk, they mean Mahane Yehuda, the big open-air market. Over 250 shops sell everything from fresh produce to fish and meat to spices to Judaica. This man is trying on a hand-embroidered robe from Bukhara. There are also plenty of cafes and shawarma stands, juice bars and traditional bakeries. At the end of the 19th century, the first merchants started selling their wares here on an empty lot. It was then called Shuk Beit Yaakov. The dusty outdoor market grew more and more, until in the 1920s, the British authorities cleaned it up by building the first permanent stalls and roofing. In 1931, a new section was begun on the west side, and eventually called the Iraqi Shuk, after the many Iraqi merchants who had shops there. The Iraqi Shuk is now known for its traditional cafes, where groups of men socialize and play sheshbesh, backgammon. The alleys in Mahane Yehuda are named for various nuts and fruits. This is Almond Street, and Carob, and Carrot. The neighborhood around the market is full of history and still contains many old buildings and even pilgrimage sites, like the grave of the Gerer Rebbe, the leader of the Gerer Hasids, who died here in 1948. One shop that successfully bridges the gap between tradition and modern is the juice stand run by Uzi Elichezi, better known as the Etrog medicine man. One of Uzieli's mainstays is the juice made from the etrog, acknowledged for its medicinal properties since biblical times.
I'm the third generation of doing the medicine health from the nature. This is a beverage for health and happiness for the people.
Besides juices, Uzieli makes creams, soaps, and sprays. And don't forget his hot sauces.
If you have this in your mouth, you will never forget me for 2 years.
Another well-known shop is the Natural Choice, where everyone goes for healthy breads, cakes, and cookies. In the last few years, stylish and modern shops have begun to move in, including cafes like the Israeli coffee shop chain Aroma, artists' cooperatives, and shops that sell designer clothes. One of the latter is clothing and accessory shop 30 Walnut Street, named after its address. Limor and her partner design and make all the clothes. Being good for business is not the only reason she likes the shuk.
It's the most exciting place in Jerusalem. It's full of life and hope and warmness. And it's the best place in Jerusalem.
Mahane Yehuda will certainly continue adapting to changes, including the brand new Jerusalem Light Rail line, which will stop next to it on Jaffa Street when service begins in spring 2011. This is Harvey Stein reporting from Jerusalem. Find out about other exciting stories at Israel21c.org.